Welcome to English in Pixels, a podcast made for English learners. This whole first season, or this set of episodes during the first season, are going to be focused on the sounds of English mainly. Phonics. Now, what are the phonics? Phonics are the smallest units of sound of a language. Think of the letter T in English. The letter T in English has a sound. That sound is the sound t. That t sound is a phonic. All languages have their own phonics. I might create more of this in all my favorite languages, but today it is English. Now, why are they useful? English is an important skill nowadays. It can help you get a better job, meet new people, etc. However, English is a tricky language. For starters, it is not pronounced as it is written. In many cases, English words are written in a way and they are pronounced in another way. If your native language is Spanish or Russian or even Chinese or Japanese, this is particularly complicated because it's difficult to guess at the beginning what is the real sound of the word you are just looking at. Now, this all boils down to the fact that English has words from over 350 different languages. That's why learning its sounds, especially at the beginning of your learning, can save you a lot of trouble. That's why I'm here. My name is Mr.Martinez. I am a language teacher with over 12 years of experience, and this is English in Pixels. Again, a podcast made for those who want to improve their English pronunciation or just practice their English listening in general. And well, here we go. These first 8 episodes will be aimed at introducing the letters of the alphabet from A to Z. I'm going to be throwing the terms vowels and consonants a lot, so be ready for that. Today we will start with the first 3 letters, A, B, and C. First, the letter A. In English, vowels have 2 different sounds or 3 different sounds depending on from where you look at it. We have a long sound and we have a short sound. Since A is a vowel, it has a long and a short sound. The short sound of A is a. For example, apple. Apple. That is the short sound of the letter A. The long sound of the letter A is A. And we will find it in words such as ace. Next, the letter B. The letter B is a consonant. So, the sound of the letter B is B. 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 It is very important for you to remember that this B sound is with both lips close together. B. 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 And you will find it in words such as bear. Next, and finally, we have the letter C. The letter C is a curious case. I just told you that vowels have long and short sounds. Well, consonants can have a soft and a hard sound. The letter C can have a soft and a hard sound in some cases. We'll mostly see the hard sound of the letter C, but we should always be prepared to see a soft sound. Now, the hard sound of the letter C is k, k, k. And you will find it in words such as case. The soft sound is s, s, s. And you will find it in words such as Caesar. Now that we have gone over all the letters we are going to see in this episode, we are going to continue with some short exercises. First, we will start with some words, and then we will practice one sentence. It is very important that for the proper use of this material, try to repeat after you hear the sound. It is okay if you don't get it at first. The most important part is for you to be able to identify the sound. Once you are able to identify the sound, you will be able to produce it on your own. This can take a while, a lot of trial and error, but it's not impossible. You just need to keep trying until it's perfect. And it doesn't even need to be perfect. As long as you identify the sound, you understand it, you can make it yourself, you can then use it and apply it on your own. So again, we will proceed with some examples of the letters we just saw, and finally we are going to practice with a long sentence trying to connect these sounds, okay? Let's begin with the letter A, the short sound of the letter A. Please repeat after me. Apple, axe, alligator. Excellent. Feel free to repeat this as many times as you need. Now let's continue with the long sounds. Please repeat after me. Ace, maze, case. Perfect. Next, let's practice the sound of the letter B. Please repeat after me. Bear, bed, bird. Perfect. Finally, we are only going to focus on the hard sound of the letter C. So please repeat after me. Cat, cat, can, cave. Great. Before we finish, let's practice with a sentence. This sentence tries to be a combination of all of these sounds. Okay, so do not worry if you struggle a little bit at first. The most important part is for you to be able to identify the words and the sounds. Okay, once you connect the dots, you will be able to identify the sounds and produce them yourself. So, first, I will read the sentence at a conversational speed. Then, we are going to repeat word by word. And finally, we are going to go from the back to the front. So please, this is the sentence. A cat and a bear. A cat and a bear. Great. Now please repeat after me. A cat and a bear. Great. Finally, let's go from the front to the back. Repeat after me. Bear. A bear. And a bear. Cat and a bear. A cat and a bear. Very good. Just like I said, this is going to be the first episode of a long series of very short episode focused on the sounds of English. Okay, so do not feel afraid to jump or skip to the episode you think you need the most. It is totally okay. All of this material is made for students who really want to improve their pronunciation, so feel free to scroll and browse as much as you want. Well, that was everything for now. If you think this type of content is helpful, please like, share, and subscribe. If you didn't think it was helpful, well, I thank you for listening this long. I will see you in the next episode.